Hi, it's Eric Eaton here. It's a beautiful sunny day today. I hope you've been well and staying safe. And I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to share my computer screen with you, and we're going to go over the Toronto Real Estate Board numbers for the first 5 months of this year and show you what's going on. We're going to take a look at the number of sales for each month. And as you know, COVID-19 happened around mid-March, so we'll take a look at the impact on the market. We're also going to take a look at the average prices from 2019 to 2020. Then we're going to wrap things up with the results from our COVID-19 survey, and I'm going to share what my clients are saying. Now, I'm going to offer you an ethical bribe. If you stay until the end, I'm going to share with you how you can get a free report titled "Is Now a Good Time to Buy or Sell Real Estate?" It's filled with resources and a worksheet covering all the things that you need to consider if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate right now. So let's step into my office and let's share the details with you. Okay, all right. So as I mentioned, we're going to jump into the Toronto market update and the COVID-19 impact study survey. All right, so let's just take a look at January to May. So from January to May, we can see that we've got sales here on the left, and we've got our active listings, we've got our months of inventory, we've got our average price, and we've got our days on the market. And if we take a look at sales, you can see we did 4,581 in January. It increased to 7,256, and then over 8,000 in March. And then, whoa, take a look at what happened here in April, dropped to 2,975. So you can see that we were in a normal spring market. Then COVID came in about halfway through March. Turned out to be a pretty decent month nonetheless, but then it dropped down to 2,975. But take a look at this. In May, it went back up to 4,606. Now, that's an increase of 55% over the previous month, but not back to where it was in May of last year. However, it's still up by 55% over what took place in April. Now, if we take the active listings and we divide the number of sales into it, this is going to give us our months of inventory. Now, 4 to 6 months is typically what we would consider to be a balanced market. And above 6 is a buyer's market. And below 4 months is a seller's market. And the bottom line is we just don't have any inventory. Take a look. 1.7 months of inventory in January, and then down to 1.2 in February and 1.3 in March. This is like a crazy hot market. All right. And then all of a sudden, a jump to 3.5, which, by the way, even 3.5 is still a seller's market with prices going up. And then take a look at what happened. Sales went up by 55%. Listings only up by 8%. All right. So we went down here, we went up here, and that really just means that even down by 30% in terms of our months of inventory, where 2.5 is still pretty amazing. It's still, it still means that we do not have enough inventory in the marketplace, and lack of inventory will drive prices up. So let's take a look at price. We can see here that 821,000 in April, and then up to 864,000 in May. That's an increase of 5% over the previous month. And in the middle of COVID-19, this is pretty astonishing. All right. Now, the reason why this is happening is because we have no inventory. All right. Now let's take a look at what happened last year, 2019 to 2020. So if you take a look, in January, we were up by 14%. And it was really starting out to be a really very, very hot market. And you just have to take a look. In February, we were up by 44% in terms of sales. And then look what happened here, only 11%. Why? COVID-19. And then take a look at what happened in April, right? In April, down to 67% and 53% here in May. So you can see it started to drop a bit, but it still had an impact. Last May we did 9,900 sales. This May only 4,606. That's off by a really big number. Okay, so now let's take a look at price. Look at 2019. 2019 price 2020 in January of last year. Prices were up by 12%. Take a look at what happened in February. Prices were up by 16%. Take a look at what happened in March. Prices were up by 14%. April stayed around the same. All right. And you can see here in May, prices are up by 3%, even in the middle of COVID. So, when I take a look at the market, I'd like to say that the market is really, really strong. It's strong in terms of price because there's no inventory in the marketplace, which means that prices are going to go up. All right. Now, let's take a look at the results from our clients that we surveyed. We did a COVID impact study just to see how our clients were feeling about the marketplace. And so one of the questions we asked was, what do you think will happen to house prices over the next 6 months? And so although we had 36% that said prices were going to decrease, about 42% said that prices were going to stay about the same, while 22% that prices were going to increase. Now, if we take a look at the other question that we asked, which was, with everything that's going on right now, are you considering buying, selling, or investing in real estate? And although 49% said that they had no plans, and that basically could be because, COVID came along and they were like, you know what, we're not going to do anything. 51% of our clients surveyed said that they have plans in the real estate market, whether it be 2% are looking to refinance, 16% are looking to buy their first home or buy for investment, 11% looking to sell to downsize, and another 11% looking to sell to upgrade. So the real question was, hey, in the current climate, do you see property as a good investment, poor investment? How do you see it? Well, 27% said that they were just undecided. They really couldn't wrap their head around it. 2% said, you know what, real estate seems to be a poor investment. But take a look at this. 71% surveyed were still very confident in the market and saw real estate as being a good investment. So the real question is, what does the future hold for us? Well, I'm going to share this with you. No one really knows what the future holds for sure, but from what I'm seeing, here are going to be some of my predictions. I think that June's numbers are going to be a little bit higher than May. I believe that there's going to be more transactions taking place as Toronto starts to open up a little bit more, as we go back to work more and everything else like that. Now, I do think that there are going to be more homes that are going to come on the market as those people that were undecided are now going to be saying, you know what, we can kind of take that leap and put our homes on the market or go out and buy real estate. This is what's going to happen in the marketplace. And I believe that, June, July, and August are going to be some busy months for us, even in the middle of COVID-19. Now, I don't know for sure how unemployment is going to impact us, but I think the unemployment is going to stay high for a little bit, and it's going to remain that way, I feel, for a while, and it could have, it could have an effect on the marketplace. All right, but here is something that I think we all are excited about, and that is this: interest rates are at an all-time low, and it looks like it's going to remain that way for some time. The great news. This is great news for buyers. This is awesome news for buyers and also sellers, because sellers are going to benefit from that pent-up demand. They're going to be able to benefit from that strong buyer demand. Now, more than ever, it's crucial to have a professional real estate agent understand the market and help you assess the best time to buy or to list your home for sale. Okay? Now, I want to share some information with you because I did make an ethical bribe to you, all right? And that ethical bribe was this. If you click on the link below, you should be able to get access to my latest report, which is now a good time to buy or sell real estate. All right. It's filled with resources. It's got worksheets in there that's going to allow you to kind of go through the most important things that you need to consider if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate, or if you know someone that's thinking about buying or selling real estate. You certainly can benefit or share this report with them. I want you to know that whatever you decide to do, whenever you're ready to make that move, I'm here and ready and willing to help. Just reach out, connect with me, and then we'll take it from there. I want you guys to continue to enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great weekend. God bless you, and we'll be in touch soon. Bye for now.